by your professors because they are also new to SAP. They don't know SAP, so it will be done by industry people. So that is the other benefit that you get. And assessments and certifications, obviously we will do all the assessments as per the university scheme. But at the end of every year, you need to also appear for a global certification on SAP on the respective topics you complete. And that's what Director Academics said, that score will get into your mark sheet also. Right? So that's the way this whole scheme will run. So it is not something like an add-on program over and over your BTech you are doing, but it is going to be part of your mark sheet. It is imperative that you pass this to get your degree also. So that is an important difference you need to understand. And placement support, okay, we are not just going to teach and leave it at that, we are also going to give placement support. First, the support will come through Seed Infotech because Seed Infotech is training lakhs of people on technology topics and they have a tie-up with over 500 recruiting organizations, so they will also be supporting in your placement. SAP, the OEM, also has a career site in which the certified student profiles will be uploaded. It is called SAP India Career Site. You can go and check it for yourself. There are several success stories also. It's like a matrimony site. Your profile will be put once you complete your SAP certifications. On the other hand, we have recruiting organizations like Deloitte and KPMG and EY and all these people giving their requirement, and profiles will be matched to the requirement and shortlisted candidates will be given to them for going through the recruitment process. Over and above that, obviously your own CRPC, the placement cell in the institute, will also help you with the recruitment. So these are the three pronged support that you will get for placements after you complete this course. What's in it for you? Just a summary. Of course, for a person with a single certification of SAP itself, the starting salary can be anywhere in the range of 3.5 lakhs to 12 lakhs. That's the range. You can go to glassdoor.com and so many other public sites. You can do a research for yourself. That's for a single certification, but here you are going to get 3 certifications. So to that extent, it may not triple, but at least it will be double. That much I can tell you. You will get a career over job. Many of my colleagues who joined with me in SAP way back in late 90s or early 2000s, they are still in SAP. Some of them have retired, and even after retirement, they are doing freelancing, commanding a premium rate of 60,000, 1 lakh, 1,50,000 per day, depending on their skill. And obviously, it's a global career. This is for you to just understand what KIT is given to you as free, because Director Academics did say that all these industry certification programs cost a bomb, but KIT is not bound to charge you anything extra. Again, open the challenge, you can go pick the hyperlinks that are there in the document, you can check it for yourself. The same 3 certifications that KIT is going to give you across 3 years, if you have to do it in the market as an individual into one of our centers, it will cost you 18 lakhs of rupees. You can go and check it for yourself, right? But KIT has taken a decision that they will embed it in the curriculum and giving it for you. Okay, this I have already spoken, so I am not getting it. So in conclusion, I will only say something. Irrespective of whether you are going to take a SAP aligned curriculum or some the other 5 of them, that is a different thing. But what I stated as facts are facts. The expectation from you as a fresh graduate when you come into the corporate world for employment is fast changing, and it will be very different by the time you complete your engineering by 2030. So it's very, very important that you take cognizance of this big change that is happening, that is going to accelerate further, and prepare yourself. And KIT has given something on the platter for you by bringing 6 different industries to give industry aligned curriculum, and SAP is one among them. I would surely, as SDN, say that have SAP as your first choice, but obviously it's a democratic process. You can choose, listening to other industry people, you can choose what is your rank of preference. Let us choose SAP or not. Let me end the session by wishing all of you a very happy and memorable graduation for the next 4 years, and also life filled with health, wealth and happiness in the future. Thank you. Thanks for your patience. Any of you want to have any further conversations with me on this topic, my LinkedIn is available. You can connect with me, and I will be happy to give any guidance you may need going forward. I think the other person is also waiting to address you, but if there are any quick questions, I can take it. Otherwise, we can take the questions later also. I will be there for some more time in the campus. Any quick questions I can address, 1 or 2. Any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much for this insightful session. Yes, dear young learners, now we have with us Dr. H.M. Kansal, ex-CEO, Director, Senior Management, Max India from Jindal Group. So before inviting him on a stage, I would like to give a brief introduction of Sir. Dr. H.M. Kansal is a fellow of the Institution of Engineers, Chartered Engineer, and a life member of IICHE, IPI, International Association of Engineers. He has served as Executive Committee member of Institution of Engineers of India, Treasurer of Indian Plastic Institute, IPI, and a joint venture of IIT. Dr. Kansal is an alumnus of premier and oldest universities of India. These include XLRI Jamshedpur, a century-old HBTU Kanpur, formerly HBTI Kanpur, and Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Mumbai. He is a certified finance professional by Michigan University, US. Dr. H.M. Kansal is a global corporate leader. During his illustrious careers of more than 3 decades, he has held CEO, whole-time director, and top management roles of Max India, Jindal Group, Swiss and Japanese companies, among other large multinational companies. He is a pioneer in packaging and polymer industry. He has successfully led struggling and startup companies, the world leading companies in the areas of flexible packaging, plastic films, printing inks, adhesives, specifically chemicals, coating, polymers, and petrochemicals. He created a market of more than 200,000 metric tons of packaging films, creating history in packaging industry by exceeding all global standards. It was achieved by developing new products, new applications, and conducting hundreds of technical workshops. Dr. H.M. Kansal has always been defined by his jealous love of teaching and commitment to building leaders. He has been an invited faculty and is associated with IIT Delhi, IIT Roorkee, BITS Pilani, HBTU Kanpur, and Jaipuria Business Schools. His contribution to BITS Pilani has been acknowledged in the annual reports of BITS Pilani, an institution of eminence. He has also been associated with other institutions, Galgotia Universities, Guru Jambeshwar University, and now IIP, and now with KITE deemed to be university. Sir, we welcome you here at KITE University. So before inviting sir on stage, I would request Professor Dr. C.A. Bhadra sir and Professor Dr. Vipin Kumar sir to kindly welcome by presenting an oxy plant. Yes, beta. We welcome you, sir. Thank you for your precious time. So let's have a huge round of applause and welcome sir on stage.
Hello. Good morning, future engineers. Excuse me for got a bad throat. In fact, I had requested to postpone it, but then I always feel like coming. I was not well, but this session will be a little smaller because I think due to some delay. But we'll try to capture the essence of sustainability and sustainable development. Right? So you are the future builders and future of this country. Engineering is a very, very rewarding career, and engineers have a lot of things, like you can become anything and everything, right from a salesperson to a design engineer to a aircraft, this thing. So that type of uniqueness is there in engineering career, which is always very, very fascinating for centuries, not only decades. When I did my studies in late 80s and all from Kanpur, and that time it was even big thing that you are getting selected in doing something great and doing something innovative. That's very, very good. That can always differentiate you with others. Right? So it's going to be what of half an hour only right now. And we'll see in the second session if some of you can be accommodated, that will be longer. So we'll discuss mostly sustainable development here. So to start with, uh, how many have you used Coke? Have you bought a Coke in a glass bottle? I think it was when you were growing up, it already started stopping. So can you raise hands? How many of you actually used? Yeah, good number, good number. Very nice. So what do you think? What has changed? What has changed ever since now? This is a very important point which we got out of this entire discussion sustainability and sustainable development. Why I said so that you are talking about and talking about a glass bottle. Do you have any essence behind it, or I'll definitely explain. So uh, I would say more than a decade ago, 1.5 decade ago, that was a very big thing. This was a part of our system to use the glass bottle, because glass bottle can be reused. So that was a system, and you are washing it, cleaning it, transporting, using it again and again and again. And now we all talk big things: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So out of these three big R's, this is the first R I am talking about, that reuse. Now we are having plastic bottles, and on the go you are buying a plastic bottle which you are simply throwing out, and that takes centuries to decay. This glass bottle takes centuries to decay. So this plastic